Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the subtle and honestly often completely ignored clues your body gives when your incredibly sophisticated kidneys are quietly asking for help. Have you ever wondered if your body could be sending out distress signals long before you ever actually feel sick? Well, that's exactly the reality for millions of people who are walking around right now with reduced kidney function and literally have no idea. Because unlike your heart, which lets you know it's in trouble with sharp chest pain, or your stomach that loudly aches, the kidneys tend to stay entirely silent. By the time an issue is finally discovered, a lot of folks have already lost a significant amount of kidney function. But before we get to those specific signs, we really need to appreciate what's happening inside you right this very second. Without asking for a break or demanding your attention, your two kidneys are continuously filtering your blood. They're removing waste, perfectly balancing your fluids, helping to regulate your blood pressure, and producing essential hormones. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They're absolute powerhouses. Section 1. The first ordinary clues. Okay, let's get right into this medical mystery, keeping one really important caveat in mind. Experiencing these early signs does not automatically mean you have kidney disease. The whole goal of this explainer is to help you recognize persistent changes so you know when it's time to talk to a doctor. So, sign number 1 is persistent fatigue. And we aren't talking about just being tired after a crazy day at work or normal aging or a jam-packed schedule. We're talking about a lingering exhaustion where you struggle to even concentrate, despite getting a solid 8 hours of sleep. As your kidneys get less effective at filtering out waste, that buildup in your system can make you feel increasingly and relentlessly tired. Moving on to clue number 2, which is swelling. Now, it is so easy to blame this on ordinary things, right? Like eating way too much salt, standing on your feet all day, or even just hot weather. But when healthy kidneys can no longer maintain your body's delicate fluid balance, all that excess fluid has to go somewhere. It often pools down low, leaving deep sock marks around your ankles, making your shoes feel unusually tight by the end of the day, or even causing some weird puffiness in your hands and around your eyes. Section 2. The unexpected warning signs. Now let's see what happens when your body starts stacking these warnings one by one, almost too quietly to notice. Because this is exactly how long-term health conditions develop, right? Not overnight with one dramatic, flashing red light, but through small changes that slowly become your new normal. Warning sign number 3 is a change in your bathroom habits. You might find yourself waking up way more often during the night to urinate. Maybe your urine is noticeably darker, or you're simply producing less of it. While it's incredibly easy to shrug this off as, just drinking too much water before bed or getting a bit older, persistent changes in how your kidneys filter blood and produce urine absolutely deserve a proper medical look. And tied right into that is a detail that frequently gets overlooked: persistent foamy urine. We're not talking about a few normal bubbles here. We mean a thick foam that doesn't disappear quickly after flushing. This specific sign can indicate that excess protein is actually slipping right through your kidneys' damaged filters and ending up in your urine. Again, it's not a reason to panic, but it is a crystal clear signal to talk to a professional. Section 3. Connecting the dots. Let's just pause for a second. Individually, none of these symptoms, the fatigue, the swelling, the extra bathroom trips, can diagnose kidney disease on their own. But put them together, they start to tell a much bigger and, quite frankly, more surprising story about what's going on inside you. What's really fascinating is our 5th sign. Could persistent itching actually be connected to your kidneys? It sounds completely unrelated, right? You might switch up your body wash or buy a thicker moisturizer, but the itching just will not quit. This actually happens because changes in the body's chemistry from advanced kidney disease, specifically that buildup of waste in the blood, can severely affect your skin from the inside out. Sign number 6 takes us straight from the skin to the muscles: frequent muscle cramps. Picture this. You're sleeping peacefully, and suddenly you jump out of bed at 3 a.m. with sharp, intense calf pain. While a single cramp can just mean you're dehydrated or overworked the muscle, frequent and unexplained cramping is a symptom that can rapidly escalate when your internal mineral balance gets thrown out of whack. See, healthy kidneys play a massive role in regulating your vital minerals. They carefully control your levels of potassium, calcium, and sodium, all of which are absolutely critical for normal muscle and nerve function. When your kidneys aren't filtering properly and that delicate balance changes, those painful nerve and muscle cramps are the direct results. Section 4. The overlooked climax. We've reached the climax of our story here, uncovering the final and perhaps most surprising warning signs.
These are clues you might notice simply by looking in the mirror in the morning or sitting down for your favorite meal. If you look in the mirror and suddenly look unusually pale, tired, or you find yourself feeling dizzy and short of breath, it might be due to a lack of a specific hormone called erythropoietin. Your kidneys produce this hormone to tell your bone marrow to make red blood cells. When kidney function declines, they fail to produce enough of it, which directly increases your risk of developing anemia.
The seventh and final warning sign is a sudden change in taste or a complete loss of appetite. Imagine taking a bite of a meal you've literally loved for years, and it suddenly tastes incredibly bland, or leaves this strange, lingering metallic taste in your mouth. This alarming change happens because unfiltered waste products are building up in your bloodstream and actually messing with your senses.
So the big takeaway here is to look for the overall pattern. We've got persistent fatigue, swelling, changes in urination, foam urine, unexplained itching, frequent muscle cramps, and pale skin or taste changes. If you've been experiencing a combination of these and they've lingered for weeks instead of clearing up, your body is begging you to stop ignoring what it's trying to say.
Section 5, Protecting Your Kidneys Today.
Understanding these clues is amazing, but it's really only the beginning. The biggest question now is, what can you actually do to protect your kidneys today? First off, we're going to completely skip the trendy internet detoxes and miracle cleanses. Your kidneys are super sophisticated. They do not need those. Instead, let's focus on simple, incredibly powerful daily habits that actually move the needle. You can protect your kidneys right now by following a few core steps. Step 1, stay properly hydrated so your kidneys can easily clear out waste. Step 2, eat nutrient-rich foods like fruits, veggies, and whole grains while cutting back on excess sodium and highly processed junk. Step 3, and honestly, this is a massive one, manage conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure because those are the leading causes of kidney damage worldwide. And finally, Step 4, exercise regularly, maintain a healthy weight, and avoid smoking.
Another huge thing, avoid harmful medication habits. You should never, ever take over-the-counter medications, especially pain relievers, for longer than the package recommends unless a doctor tells you to. Using these medicines too often or incorrectly puts a totally unnecessary amount of stress on your kidneys and can actually cause silent damage. Because early kidney disease so often acts like a silent ninja with absolutely no obvious symptoms, regular health checkups are an absolute must. Simple blood and urine tests can give you a wealth of information about your kidney function long before serious complications ever have a chance to develop. This is especially crucial if you're over 60 or if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, or a family history of kidney issues. Look, ignoring your body never makes a problem magically disappear. Listening to it early, that could make all the difference in the world, saving your health and your quality of life. Always remember this powerful truth. Your body whispers before it screams. The absolute best time to protect your health isn't tomorrow, it's right now, today. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to turn it over to you and spark a bit of reflection. Out of everything we covered, which of these 7 warning signs surprised you the most? Take that newfound awareness, listen to your body, and take care of your health.